Hello everyone, welcome back to Mr. Jube Food Channel. I hope everyone is doing amazing. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the tastiest slow cooked Ghana beef stew with some vegetable. So if like me, you enjoy eating beef stew with rice, please keep on watching and I'll see you at the end of the video. So here I've got beef on the bone and also beef brisket cuts. Please use any cuts you prefer. So I have blended garlic, ginger, onion, Scotch bonnet pepper, aniseed, rosemary, peppercorns, and I have also added some beef seasoning and some meat seasoning together with water. And then I blended everything into smooth, and then I am adding it to the meat. Next, I am going to add some Rennie goat seasoning, again one of my favorites. Then I am going to stir, cover, and let it simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes on a medium heat. Please add any other seasoning you like. So guys, this is me here. This is after about 15 minutes. I'm just going to check on my meat and then let it simmer about 10-15 minutes more, and then I will leave it on the side. So in the meantime, I'm going to pour oil in my cooking pot, and this is sunflower oil. And when the oil is hot, I'm going to add some garam masala. You can also use curry powder, and I am also going to add some onion granules. Next, I am going to deep fry my cooked meat. By the way, if you do not want to deep fry it, please use an air fryer, or you can also grill it in the oven, but I prefer to deep fry it to keep the flavors in the oil. Okay, so don't forget to also stir to make sure it doesn't burn, and let it fry. I'm going to fry this until it gets that golden color or brown color, just as you can see here in the video. Yeah, so this is almost done. I'm going to let it fry for a further 2 minutes. Hey guys, my fried beef is ready. So now I'm going to take it out of the oil and keep it aside. By the way, if you don't like beef, you can also use goat meat and use the same recipe. Okay, so this is the meat. We're going to leave it on the side for now and concentrate on. So now I'll go ahead and add sliced onions and let it fry for about 7 to 10 minutes, or until it becomes just brown, as if it was about to burn. And then I am also going to blend my onions, pepper, garlic, ginger, green onions or scallions together with my meat stock. So remember, the meat I am frying now, so this is the stock that comes with it. I'm going to blend it together, and you see that's going to give it the maximum taste. And then I'm going to pour it in the pot. Then I am going to stir it, and this is when you need to be patient, because I'm going to slow cook this for about at least 30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes to get to this color, as if I was making shito. And then I also added my tomato puree or tomato paste. Okay, so here I have got 400 grams of tomato puree, so 2 tubes. Then I stir it. Then I am going to let it cook for about 10-15 minutes on a medium to low heat, and this is how it looks like. Next, I am going to add my tomatoes. So you know, I like using plum tomatoes, but feel free to use tomato sauce, chopped tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, any tomato you like. Then I'm going to stir it and let it cook for about 20 to 25 minutes on a medium heat to low. Please do not forget to cover. So it is now time to add the seasoning. So I'm adding Rennie stew seasoning. Then I am going to add some Rennie beef seasoning. And then I am going to add some smoked paprika powder. Feel free to use the normal paprika powder. Then some food seasoning. And last but not least, I am going to add some curry powder or garam masala. Next, I am going to stir, and then I'll let it to simmer for a further 5 to 7 minutes. So guys, it is now the right time to add in our fried beef. At this point, you can also decide to add some boiled eggs, but I didn't for this recipe. Now stir and add in your veggies. So very simple. I just decided to add some carrots and some green onions or scallions. Feel free to add green bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, any other veggies you prefer. But because of my children, this is what I'm going to use because that's what they like. So yeah, now stir and let cook for a further 10-15 minutes on a medium heat. Cover, but cover it partially to make sure the carrots cook. And there you have it. This is your slow cooked tasty Ghana beef stew, and I guarantee you this stew tastes heavenly. You can also use it as a wachi stew for rice and beans. Look at this. You really need to try it. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, to turn your notification bell on, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye and take care.